Hello!
Nope.
Hello. Yeah, it must be. Yeah, it must be mic 3. This must be mic 1. Alright, we'll just ignore that.
I suppose it went clockwise.
It's going
1,
to
2,
record
3.
anyway. Alright, this is Vox Populi.
Welcome to Vox Populi. Oh my god.
I'm still your host, Rodney. And here with us today is Blake. And possibly
G'day.
some other guests, if we feel like it. If we feel like calling them.
Yeah. But at the moment, it's just an intimate affair with the two of us. Hello there.
So,
Hello, Internet.
about last night, we're both
God.
uni students. We both went to a uni bar last night, our uni bar on campus. What did we get up to last night? You weren't drinking.
No.
I was.
No, I was a good boy.
You were DD. I love it when those Red Frog guys came up and they asked, "Oh, you guys got a designated driver?"
Oh, did they actually ask that? I didn't hear.
Yeah. No, well, that's what they were there for. They were there to...
Give people rides home and give out Red Frogs, surprising enough, which is, for any international viewers or listeners, it's just a gummy in the shape of a red frog.
Yeah, and the Red Frog guys, it's their symbol or something. It's their motif, I guess. They
Yeah,
give them out.
Yeah, they're also sponsored by Allen's, which is the company that makes
Yeah,
them.
well, that helps as well. Charitable Allens to do so. They do good work. Yeah, so what did we get up to? They had that jumping castle thing.
Yeah, what they had was they had a giant inflatable twister jumping castle.
Yeah, and everybody started jumping on it, and they had
And
that
doing
light fixture just above, and then the windows.
And there was a
then
projector
rattling.
hanging. Like, there was some people doing backflips, and the guy, he came 30 centimetres, which is about a foot away from kicking the projector off the ceiling. So the attendant, thank God he was there, the attendant had to say no more.
That was great.
Dirk won it twice. At Twister.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, Dirk, yeah, hold on. Oh, wait, I just...
What is this?
Anonymity.
What is this, 1996? Nobody cares about anonymity on the internet.
Anonymity. I'm a manatee. I'm a manatee.
Anonymity?
No, wait. Oh, that's it. Yeah, that's the reference.
Come on, man. Fucking Finding Nemo.
Get on the trolley, bro. Yeah, so that was fun. Jumping castle twister thing. What else happened? So wait, who was there? There was myself, you, Blake, Brittany, Dirk, and then some other special guests. They dropped by.
Andrew.
Andy was there. Yeah, good old Andy.
Yeah. Where do you know Andrew from?
The uni bar. He just happened to be there one night, and we all just started hanging out.
Okay, because we randomly met somehow through math.
Yeah, because he's software engineering as well.
I have no idea what kind of... No, he's not software, because he's doing thermodynamics, which I've seen some of his lecture notes. Fuck that.
In this house, we obey the laws of thermodynamics. Yeah, well, it was a fun night.
Lots and lots of drunken dancing.
There was some very drunken dancing. There may have been some cock blocking, but we won't mention between whom or involving whom. We will just mention that there was in fact some cock blocking on behalf of certain individuals. Anything
and we feel bad.
One of us feels bad. One of us.
No, I think it's really bloody funny.
We're entirely involved in any pursuits whatsoever last evening, but
please, you're and we're engineering students. There's nothing going on with engineering.
There's nothing happening there. It's just nothing.
I counted the other day. There are 4 girls in my course.
I wouldn't blame anyone pursuing any girl in your course, I imagine, because slim pickings, as you just mentioned. I guess there's other girls. You could, humanities girls or something, or nursing, or...
Yeah, no, I'm waiting outside the lectures. I'm waiting outside the lecture theatres, and some of these classes, I think 2 dudes come out and there's 50 girls, and all I can think of is, I'm in the wrong fucking course.
Wait, I had a point. I had a funny anecdote. I can't remember it now.
You're on the spot now. Johnny on the spot.
Oh, I made that terrible freaking joke last night about...
What is it? David who lost his ID?
No, that's your joke, but I've appropriated it as my own because it is a very funny joke. Do you care to tell that joke?
I think I just did. Yeah, well...
but say to deliver it.
Cut. Clap.
Wait, are we gonna stop?
No.
Wait. Okay.
You can cut it later, maybe, if it's not...
Oh, we won't worry about editing this one. We're just riffing here today.
Alright.
It's the end of semester. We're just...
Practice run. Yeah. I have a friend, David, who lost his ID. I'll just call him Dav now.
Girlfriend loved that joke. Loved it. Best joke ever.
What were some of the horrible ones you were telling last night?
Oh,
The ones that you have deemed now inappropriate for your girlfriend's family?
yeah, well, I'm trying to get a collection of clean jokes I can tell them. Obviously, I did... The dirtiest joke I probably mentioned in front of him was that Santa Claus one. You know, why doesn't Santa Claus have many children? Because he only comes once a year.
Wow.
It's pretty...
For maybe our 2 regular listeners at this point, this is a bit of a turn of events. Like, okay.
Yeah, it was a fun night last night.
Or was it the one about Diana?
Oh, that Princess Diana one. Do you want me to tell it or do you want to tell it?
I can only remember half of it. Like, why did Princess Diana cross the road?
Because she wasn't wearing a seatbelt. That's terrible. I think there's another one. Something about, what do you get if you cross the Queen with the Prince or something? With Prince Charles or something? Something about crossing the Queen. I can't even remember. I'm not even going to look it up, but if you Google it, you will find it.
That's the joke.
That's the joke. I haven't got the sound clip queued. I'm not even going to play it. We should though. Actually, we should play that clip. We should play more of that Chris Hansen soundboard.
Oh God, that's his. I'm trying to think of his name.
Chris Hansen soundboard.
Because I was actually playing Battlefield last night and I jumped on TeamSpeak and all I can think of is I need to remember the name of this guy so I can find the soundboard.
I bet you Chris Hansen has some opinions on cock blocking. I imagine he would have a few opinions.
Chris Hansen, Dateline. Now the thing is, Dateline. Mount Fuji. Pack it up. Dateline. New Mexico. Pack it up, Pancho Villa. I don't know. What is that old-timey voice called? Like, that sort of bravado that you don't see anymore. That mystifying...
Oh, what? You mean like the old radio announcers?
Yeah.
Announcers?
Coming to you live from the digified superhighway of the internet, we have our host. He's sitting to my left, your right if you're watching at home, Mr. Rodney.
Can't remember. It's... Oh, God, that's stupid. Now hear this. Ships at sea. The Kaiser has invaded. That's silly, stupid.
The what has it?
Voice.
The what is the what?
The Kaiser. The Kaiser has... You got to think of old-timey...
But what is a Kaiser? Is it a food?
Kaiser. It's like a German general. Kaiser. It's like a German royalty or something. I can't remember. Kaiser. In fact, it's half a name of a band, Kaiser Chiefs. Anyway, I digress.
Yeah, my last name's German, but I don't speak it.
Is there anything more... What's it? Oh, okay. Oh, anyway. Is there anything more we... I could have been Dutch. Is there any...
Sieben.
Is there anything...
Sieben blank.
Anything more we want to talk about last evening? Except for someone's alleged campaign at cock blocking between two individuals who shall not be named.
Well, I actually have in my procurement several highly embarrassing photos because our uni bar, the Student Representative Council, sometimes has themed evenings. And last night's theme was a Rubik's Cube party, which I've never heard of. And so the general idea of a Rubik's Cube party is you go to a cheap shop and you buy a bunch of different coloured clothes, like the 6 sides of a square or cube. And the general idea is you go in wearing all 6 colours and you have to leave only wearing 1 colour. And so, of course, the only way you do that is by swapping clothes with randoms you meet on the dance floor or around or whatever.
That's the joke.
So, our other 2 lovely hosts / special guests / I have no idea what the hell to call them. Rodney.
We just call them Brittany and Ryan.
Ryan and Dirk. Has
Dirk
been on?
Dirk, yeah, we called him last week.
Yes, well, they showed up wearing nighties and women's singlets and even a sparkling...
That's the joke.
Really? Really?
I'm not even playing it just random places. Yeah, but anyway, talk more about Dirk.
Yeah. Well, our lovely dearest Dirk showed up wearing a women's nightie, short shorts, and a race day hat, for want of a better word.
Yeah. And Ryan looked like some long-lost LGBT mascot or something. It looked like a parade was missing its mascot.
Yeah,
LGBT parade missing its mascot.
With the metallic blue cowboy hat.
Oh, that was fantastic.
The orange wife beater singlet that was far too tight for him.
Tell you what woman or man wouldn't have found him attractive in that attire?
I'm not sure if I should send this to you so we can have that as one of the images.
Oh, we'll think about it. We might have to get Ryan's consent on that one.
I may get the shit kicked out of me if I do that.
He's going to give you the old Rear Admiral.
That's a Navy joke.
Yeah, last night was fun.
I have about 3 billion blurry photos.
Yeah, I've got some photos on my phone as well when it was
What is that?
abducted by certain people.
What is that even supposed?
Some crazy time lapse on some smudged thing. I don't know what that is.
That's the Unibar roof, I know that much.
Is it on fire? Thankfully, no.
Oh, and there's the culprit. I see half of an eyebrow and forehead. It was Dirk.
He was actually quite reserved last evening. He was quite reserved.
Yeah, well, he made the mistake of eating, so he didn't get completely wasted.
Oh, yeah, well.
And I like how I refer to it as a mistake, considering one of our first podcasts was on binge drinking and alcoholism.
Oh, yeah, it was too. Goodness, all those weeks ago. Yes, unfortunately, Ryan and Brittany and Ryan could not be with us today. They are at home studying fiercely for final exams.
Yeah, studying / recovering.
Yes, studying / recovering. And if Ryan and Brittany are listening, will listen to this, is there anything you would like to mention to them? Like anything you would like Ryan and Brittany to hear? Or Dirk, for that matter. Even Dirk.
Hi.
That's great.
I know, you put me on the spot here. I'm not the best. Improv.
Improv. Brittany and Ryan, Dirk, you're a cool guy. We should probably. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, Dirk was cool. Brittany and Ryan, they're probably upset. No idea why. No idea why. There is no. That's no subtle omission. I have no idea why. I imagine they're fine. Imagine they're fine. I think that's about it, really. Anything else you want to mention, Blake?
Well, we did just watch one of the funniest series of videos.
Oh, we did, yeah. The Daily Show with Jon Stewart. We watched John Oliver's gun control bit about Australia. Yeah. That was actually we should have been talking about that, but we thought we'd talk about last night first. But yeah, John Oliver and gun control. If you Google it and go to Comedy Central's website, you just go to YouTube, it'll come up. It's only recently recorded. Was it this year they did that? Yeah, it wasn't that long ago.
Truth be told, I've never heard of John Oliver before he recently went on his Australian rant.
Yeah, it was very funny. We should.
Or series of Australian rants, beginning, of course, with the election. Oh boy. But their election season only lasts 2 months.
Oh, yeah.
But they've compressed everything.
What, Australia? Australia, you mean? Or
yeah.
Oh, yeah, and then America, yeah, they got... It's like pretty much the last 2 years of the presidency is just dedicated towards getting re-elected.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I actually heard an interesting theory once, and I think it would be a good idea, is we extend the term of a Prime Minister from 4 years to 5.
Yeah, yeah.
Because...
But what's the logic behind it?
Well, because one logic is, I suppose it'd work more in a presidency than Prime Ministership.
Yeah.
Because, as you said, like the last couple...
Well, a republic, yeah. Republic or, because we're still part of the Commonwealth, yeah.
Yeah.
Continue.
Yeah, because the last couple, like... But by the time they actually get into office and get everything moving, they immediately have to stop that and immediately start worrying about, the election's going to come up relatively soon.
Unless you're George Bush. And then you just get things recounted, and then everybody's like, you know what, just keep being president. We don't care. Just keep being president. It's fine.
That's one strategy.
Obviously, that John Oliver bit on Comedy Central on The Daily Show, that was all about the comparison between gun laws in America and how the gun laws here, after Port Arthur massacre, they're brought in by, the conservative government led by John Howard. They were brought in, help curb massacres, and I guess, there hasn't been any gun massacres since, as such. And America, and they were interviewing that American guy, and he was saying, Australia's a different country, blah, blah, blah. It's like Planet X. Planet X. Planet X is going to emerge from behind the sun, and it will be the apocalypse. But anyway, I digress. I thought it was very funny, so if you get a chance, you should definitely watch that.
Yeah. I can see why, in all honesty, and I'm not going to just do that train of thought, but, you can see why they need not automatic weapons, but high-powered rifles in America because they have fucking bears and coyotes and wolves and shit. Even the occasional mountain lion.
Yeah,
the stuff
yeah.
that can kill them over
Yeah,
there.
if you
So-
just a random joke, if you ever played Red Dead Redemption, those mountain lions, they are scary as shit. Those cougars, goddamn, they just sneak up on you, just out of nowhere.
It's like surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, no, but like the stuff over there,
I
is like
suppose that's
like-
probably what some of the NRA guys say. You know,
Yeah,
we need these high-powered weapons when we go hunting or some crap, or if you live in a rural area.
yeah,
where
but the stuff
bears
over
are
there
prevalent
that
and
can
other
kill you
animals, yeah.
is massive, and it kills you just by overwhelming force. The stuff over here that kills you is the size of your thumbnail.
Oh yeah, fucking little tiny jellyfish or something, or spiders, or some
Yeah,
spiders.
like if you need to get a gun, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah. Oh
Like,
well.
Our most dangerous large animal is the dingo, which is
What about the red kangaroo? Those things are pretty dangerous.
Oh my-
They're pretty big.
the claws in those things
Those
are.
mofos, yeah, they will just kick you so hard.
Yeah. Oh god, I saw a great. Well, there's this website that I go to kill time. It's
On all websites to kill time. Basically.
yeah, or Tickled. It's tickld.com, and there's this one user, Kitya. She's from Australia, and for a while she posted nothing but rants about all these poisonous or dangerous Australian animals. And it's like,
Oh wait, you show me that. Oh man, I remember now, and I really do not like arachnids. I cannot stand them. Oh,
Yeah.
that spider. Ugh.
yeah, the whistling spider, otherwise known as the bird-eating spider.
So what? She just posts all this. What was the post again? It was just dangerous animals in Australia.
Yeah, pretty much, and just rants on them. Like,
Yeah.
one of the first ones she did was one glorious little number we have here called the Irukandji jellyfish. It's only a couple centimeters long, but one of the side effects of its sting, which is known to be one of the most painful in the world, one of its side effects is known to be an impending sense of doom.
Damn, Nature, you scary.
That was the
I've
whole
never
thing.
seen that before.
But I digress. Yes. So
Yeah, no, but this Irukandji jellyfish, this little tiny bastard, like one of its side effects of its sting is an impending sense of doom.
Damn, Nature, you scary.
yeah.
Patients who have been stung by the Irukandji have asked doctors to kill them. Yet the
Yeah.
sting is so painful.
Oh god, I saw a clip. I saw some clip or other, some nature documentarian or whatever, and he intentionally stung himself. And they had paramedics on site, whatever.
You'd
But he
fucking hope
intentionally
so.
stung himself just to show the effects. Well,
So
good
so
for
he-
him. Good
so,
for
so
him.
he's one of those crazy people then.
Well, I guess, but I mean,
It's like,
I imagine.
I'm about to do a bad thing. Alright, fuck it.
I guess. Well, he was doing perhaps MythBusters do in the name of science. Maybe to. Show people this is the ill effects and this is what can happen. I don't know. Maybe just
Well,
some silly experiment. Painful experiment, I imagine.
Still nothing beats T-bone. So over there is one of
God.
Australia's most deadly animals. Let's go poke that thing with a stick.
Oh, he's really pissed off now.
Crikey!
I better stick my thumb in his butt.
Remember, be careful of your dangerous rays.
Yeah. Oh, that's terrible. Or when he was on
Oh.
South Park a month or two after his untimely demise.
What?
And,
You watch far too much South Park. I've not seen.
How you can't watch far too much. Okay, you probably could watch far too much South Park, considering they're up to almost 250 episodes.
I've seen 2.
17 seasons. They're
I've
into the
seen-
17th season now. Yeah, well, there must be other shows you've seen heaps of. What other television programs have you seen a lot of?
Well, I made a mistake recently.
Did you start getting into Game of Thrones?
Uh,
No.
I really don't like that show. I can't get into it.
Well,
but-
what show did you get into?
It's one I've been into for a long time. The mistake I made was I downloaded all 16 seasons right before exam blocks.
16 seasons.
Pokemon.
Oh, goodness.
Don't judge me.
I'm not judging you, no. Fuck, I used to watch Pokemon, obviously. I used to play the games. Everyone did just about. I can't imagine anybody who hasn't.
Yeah, I remember I had one save on my gold version. That was 500 hours.
Jesus.
That was just one playthrough. I must have done like 18 playthroughs.
Wait, do the math. 500 hours. How many days is that? That's a fuckload of days. That's my math. Brittany and Ryan are going to be laughing because they think I'm really stupid and I can't do math.
Well, let's say that.
They're always looking down their noses at me.
Well, isn't 100 days 250 or 240 hours?
Yeah.
Or is that 10 days?
Yeah, obviously,
10 days.
24. Yeah.
Yeah, 10 days is 250 hours. So I played it for over 20 days.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Well, I don't know. I've
living
seen
with my grandparents. What else was I supposed to do?
Grandparents are fun, aren't they?
Yeah.
That's about the fourth thing we've spoken about in this podcast today. So what? We started off with about last night, and then we spoke about, obviously, gun control.
Yeah,
John
we recommended our friends to go watch another YouTube thing, which is far more entertaining than us.
And then TV shows, and our grandparents. It's pretty good. That runs the gambit. It's a little bit random, but I mean, most podcasts, any sort of media these days is random. It's all sort of Monty Python-esque, just randomness.
And now for something completely different.
Like that stinger I had, the Australian politics one.
What was
that? Nobody knows. If you're interested, go to the Australian Politics podcast. Just fast forward to the end. It's about a minute from the end. It's just some random...
Like a love triangle?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, love triangle. Sort of crazy love-hate thing going on with Abbott and Rudd. Rudd and Abbott. Okay, so wait. Spoke about last night. Gun control, television shows, grandparents. We could probably talk about politics now. I guess that's 5 things. We could probably touch on politics again. Obviously, well, gun control is obviously politics, but I mean, we could talk about how Tony Abbott's going. He's going fine. He's doing his thing.
It's the last day. Why do we have to always touch on politics?
No. Let's talk about a 6th thing. Let's talk about love triangles. Because I love triangles so much. What's Pythagoras' theorem again?
C2 equals A2 plus B2 for a right-angled triangle. Or if you want me to put it into words, the square of the side of one side will be equal to the square root of the... fuck it. For a right-angled triangle, the squares will... the square of each side will always be... not equal, the squares of 2 sides will always equal to remain... Shut up.
Wait, let's see what Homer has to say.
I was trying
the
to
sum of the
recite
square
that.
roots of any 2 sides of an isosceles triangle is equal to the square root of the remaining side.
That's a right triangle, you idiot!
I was trying to recite that one, but meh.
That's just brilliant.
Far too tired.
Yeah, no, well, last night...
I slept for like 12 hours straight. That's the first time I've slept in 3 days.
Goodness, well, you've been busy doing study, as we all have. It's the last week of semester.
Fuck microprocessor techniques. That's all I have to say. That's subject.
You're doing software engineering, so...
electronic and computer engineering.
Well, okay, yeah. That is so... No, wait, that's hardware as well.
Yeah,
So
I'm software and hardware.
Whereas Ryan and Brittany, they're just software? What are they doing? They're just doing
Ryan,
coding and stuff,
Ryan,
aren't
Brittany,
they?
and Dirk are all software, where I don't touch on too much programming. They do programming 1 and 2, which is all JavaScript and etc. I've done C and Unix. That was an experience.
You done seen... You done seen men without their balls?
What?
Sounded like you done seen Unix. Unix is in those guys with... Anyway.
I've done C and Unix nope. Eject.
That's the joke.
I love that clip. We were going to talk about love triangles. We got a little bit of time left. Maybe we'll just go to 30 minutes. We talk about love triangles. There was, as we touched on, there was a bit of a love triangle earlier last night between some people. Maybe some people a little bit more of a participant, participating than others. It's very funny. Sometimes people do things, and those things happen because they're just being dickheads just to elicit a reaction. Sometimes people just like to fuck with other people. They have no other need or
Dick move.
reason. They just want to fuck with people. That's just... It is, in fact, yes, a dick move. It is commonly known as a dick move. And it's just... might be funny to the person who's being a dick, but to the people who are being dicked upon, yeah, they don't find it as funny.
As long as you don't say you're not putting your dick on it. Okay, eject.
Pull up! You're gonna crash! You're in a spiral!
Better pull up than pull out, am I right? Oh my god.
Oh, that's great. This thing's just gonna get played and played and played. Oh, that's fantastic.
the joke.
Oh, wow.
Okay, well, we still got, like I said, a few minutes left. We'll just go the half-hour mark.
We have a time limit?
Not really, but I mean, half an hour, that's a long time to have to listen to somebody rant and rave. Well, we're not ranting and raving. We're just making really terrible jokes, much like we were making last night. Did you make any terrible jokes last night? I can't remember. You probably did.
I probably did, but beer has no memory.
Obviously, that David one is yours. That's where I heard it from. And then a silly Princess Diana one. I don't know. I think I got that off Reddit or somewhere. And then...
Please, let's not piss off Reddit.
Oh, God, no. God, no, please, no. The forums are on fire. Yeah, I think that's about all we get to talk about today. Like I mentioned, we're both pretty tired. You've had considerably larger amount of sleep than I have had in the past 24 hours. I haven't been home yet.
I noticed you were wearing the same shirt.
I'm wearing the same clothes.
How much cider did you have to drink last night?
We had so much cider, and then we would that terrible drink that Dirk
the
purchased. And it tastes so bad, and then Brittany was pouring it into my drink, and then she was pouring more cider in it to make it taste better, and then...
Yeah, it was a mojito.
God, it tasted so bad. They must have messed that cocktail up something fierce.
When Dirk was buying it, the lady had to look up how to make it.
Just Googling. Just how to make mojito. No, wait, what's that silly guy that does all those videos? Those crazy ones?
How to basic.
Yeah, how to basic. There's probably a how to basic on making cocktails.
Oh, God.
I'd be very surprised if it's not a how to basic on making cocktails.
Pretty sure that he's gotten steadily more and more vivacious.
It's just crazy postmodernist, post-crazy, just
he's
weird for the sake of being weird, just crazy.
But he's gotten slowly more and more insane and angry.
He's just slowly weaning himself off the drugs or something, I don't know. He's gone off his medication.
I love it. He never says a word, but you can feel the rage. It's like, fucking piece of...
It's going to be great when he finally... he hasn't revealed who he is yet, right?
No.
It'd be great when he does. It'd be just great to find out if he's some public figure or something. Just something completely random, something completely random.
He's done interviews and such before, but he's actually specifically asked that nobody shows his face. We know he's Australian because in some of his clips, when he's used money, he's used Australian money.
Yeah.
And most of the brands are Australian, Coles home brand or Woolworths home brand.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be very funny to find out who he is. Could be Ryan.
Yeah.
I hope it's Ryan.
It could be Ryan.
I'd like to be friends with that crazy person. Alright, I guess that's all we have time to chat.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got plenty more time, but we should probably go study.
Yeah, we should probably go study.
I've already finished one assignment today, two to go. And imagine you've got exams to study for.
I've got...
Just complete look of defeat. You're just like,
I got...
my life.
Mate, okay, fuck Griffith's
brains.
Fuck Griffith timetabling. I have 4 exams this semester. I chose the 4 fuck you subjects. I have numerical and data analysis on the 4th.
Yeah.
I have introduction to electronics on the 6th. And that subject...
Let it be recorded that the plaintiff has made the fisting gesture with his fist and the hand.
That subject is so hard. So I got that on the 6th. So the 4th, the 6th, I have microprocessor techniques on the 8th. So that's the Friday afternoon. It starts at 4:30. And then I have Math 1B on the 9th at 8:30 a.m.
It'd be great if you could just schedule all your classes on one day and just have a 6-day weekend. It's crazy. Go community route.
Yeah, no, but I'm on the 4th, the 6th, the 8th, and the 9th. And my 2 hardest subjects are at the back end, so that's gonna suck. It's all order of differential equations and integration and matrices, and I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
Well, on that note, we should probably end it there. Apologies to everyone involved last night. Everyone from just whomever. There's just apologies just floating around everywhere. It's just like Wi-Fi. It's just like Wi-Fi apologies. It's just floating through the air. Yeah. It's just crazy.
Tell you what, Dirk and Hannah. They'll make it in the lovely guys.
Dirk and... Oh, wait. Who was Hannah? Wait, who was that? That was... What's her name, wasn't it?
Well, we had 2 Hannahs who came and sat with us.
Oh, they were both Hannah, weren't they? Now I get it. Now I remember.
Tell you what.
Well, that Dirk is a very, very handsome young man. Very handsome young man. Any young lady would be very, very happy to have him.
Yes. But anyway, for any of our listeners, since this is obviously a departure from our regular podcasts, can you let us know in the comments whether you prefer these long ranting podcasts or the structured ones, the short structured ones, for want of a better word.
Alright, thank you for listening to Vox Populi.
That has been Rodney, and this is Blake, signing off.